Hello, everyone. My name is Abdelrahman. So the story begins with me. I had a car. I live in Dubai, so I had this car, and I had a car back home. And I was traveling around like here, and one day it struck me. Why I'm paying so much for these two cars? I'm paying for the car loan, I'm paying for the insurance, maintenance, and I'm not using any. So I said to myself, why not to share my car with people and start making money out of my car? So myself, Abdelrahman and Ahmed, we founded FriendyCar, the first peer-to-peer car sharing in the region. And we got awarded by Dubai government as the best regional startup. We basically insure all the cars make sure all the cars are insured. We verify the network, so it's a 100% safe environment. And we change the experience for borrower or someone who is renting the car from A to Z. It's paperless, it's cashless. So you choose the exact car, you select it, you see the rating, the price, the location, you ask for delivery, all with one button, and you get it delivered and do the all settlements through the app. So we started beginning of the year, and so far we have decent growth. Like in August, we had like around 140,000 K. So are we doing the car sharing? We are actually beyond this. We are into the car data. So what we are doing, we install our device. This is to show that we are not subsidizing our service, so we actually grow without giving promo. And we are after the car data. So we install our device in the cars. McKinsey is estimating the car data to be 750 billion industry. Why? Because we are changing the car ownership. So it's not only that you share the car. We give you insurance and maintenance. Who cares about this stuff? We convinced the largest auto insurance in Egypt, Masr Insurance, to be our underwriter. And we are currently sell insurance to our car owner. So no acquisition cost, and we are doing this. And this is how we envision mobility. It's gonna change. You will not own cars anymore. In 20 years' time, there will be nothing that you say, I have a car for myself. Thank you.
I didn't quite get, where is the cars coming from?
It's people. People to people.
Okay.
So actually, this program, for example, we started testing it like 3 weeks. So sourcing cars from people and having car subscription plans. And we just had like a first corporate deal. A company subscribed for 2 years plans, getting 10 cars for like $100K. And we had even one individual, like a couple of days ago, subscribed for the 6 to 12 months plan.
So this is a quite competitive space internationally. Do you have any kind of expansion plans? And if so, how do you plan to differentiate?
So similar the peer-to-peer rental, short term, we have similar operator like Turo. They are now valued more than $1 billion. They are like the main thing. And we have Get Around also in the States. They are mainly focused on the States and Western Europe. And this is like the boom of the car sharing, so we see more adoption in it. So definitely we'll have competition, but our way of tackling the car ownership and selling insurance and maintenance and having long-term plans, this is not done anywhere in the world. So definitely we will be expanding internationally. We have even Sumitomo, which is a shareholder in Turo, are like in discussion with us on becoming a partner with us as well. So this is like an international problem. It's a global problem. This is how mobility changed. We are transforming it to become like your mobile phone.
So to be a little cheeky on your point around nobody owns cars, if in the end nobody owns cars,
nobody will own a car for yourself. Yeah. So you might own a car in your country, but when you are traveling, you are sharing your car on our platform, making money, and with that money you are taking another car. And it will be more luxurious to buy a car. Most people, and we see the millennia, younger people, they are more into experiences rather than owning. And at the same time, our model allow, for example, like 20% of our cars now are coming from a small and medium car rental agency. So we have 80% private cars, but we see 20%. And with time, and we talked with Toyota, we see that Toyota will stop selling cars. All the OEMs have started doing this, and they will start like sharing the cars on our network. So it will be the value chain will be manufacturer, and then operator like FriendyCar, and end consumer. That's how we see the value chain.
Well, Volvo from next year on, they're only going to be subscriptions. So that's a very interesting model.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't understand from a cost point of view, say for instance, I use your service to go from Istanbul to Ankara, right? And you don't have any customers to come back from Ankara to Istanbul.
No, we are not on trip based for the time being. We are just focusing on 1+ day demand. So you are staying in Istanbul for 5 days. You want a car for 5 days. You pick it up from the owner at the airport and return it back at the airport.
Okay, so source and the destination is the same. Because one of your charts showed it differently. You showed long distance in one of your maps.
No, maybe it's like... it's like the same point. Or you agree with the owner. We have seen different like pickup and delivery place. Okay. I think with the trend of autonomous cars, we will come into the space of Uber, Uber might come into our space. Thank you.
Congratulations.